Come on in, sports fans. Derwin Worrell here along with Mike Kretz, Junior College World Series at JUCO, as they call it here.
Yes, sir.
And today was Elimination Tuesday. We had first two games. Teams were going home if they didn't get it done.
Yeah, that's right. We've cut the field down here at the Alpine Bank JUCO World Series down to 5. We started off with 10, just a few days ago?
Yeah.
It feels like just a day ago we had all 10 teams. Now down to 5. Let's take a look at those elimination games right now.
Myra Coltraneri got us started this morning with the singing of the national anthem. Shelton State versus Gaston was the very first game. Top of the first, runner on third, 1 out, ground ball to short. That's going to be deep enough to get the run in, and Gaston is going to take a 1-0 lead. Bottom of the first, Gaston Nolan Stranario, he had things working. He gets out number 2 swinging and would end the inning with a strikeout. Top of the third, still 1-0, 2 on for Preston Hall. Now Hall takes this one deep, and he would wind up with a 2-run double. Gaston takes a 3-0 lead. Bottom of the third, Stranario still dealing, gets a strikeout, and then he would get the inning-ending double play. He would carry a no-hitter into the 5th inning before giving up his first hit. He finished with 7 strikeouts. Top of the 4th, no one on for Miller St. John. And he sends this one up, and away. Not just a solo shot, but his first home run on any level. Wow. 4-0 Gaston. Top of the 5th, same score. Adam Quintero. That one is deep, to the deepest part of the ballpark. Solo shot. 5-0 Gaston. Same inning is now 6-0 when home plate umpire calls a balk. That will bring in another run. It's now 7-0. And Shelton's head coach, he is not happy. And he's giving the umpire the business. It seems like he wants them to go review it, but a balk is not a reviewable play. A few minutes later, he would get ejected. Bag in hand, he was sent packing, and Gaston, they would later finish off Shelton, the final 13-6.
All right, Derwin, our second elimination game between Delgado and Central Florida got off to an odd start. Not going to lie to you, I had no idea where this ball went off the bat of Delgado's Josh Alexander. Mr. Official calls the home run. Alexander rounded the bases. Coach Smith, though, he wanted to know where exactly that ball went out. I'll let you read the body language. Officials get together, rule it foul, and now Coach Sherman not exactly happy. Why would he be? The run taken off the board? A few batters later, the Pats end the inning with a 5-4-3 double play in the bottom half. The good news is we know exactly where this one went out. Left field, a solo shot for John Morant put Central Florida on top, and it looked like Corey Cook was going to settle down here. He gets this strikeout swinging, but then Juan Correa, he gets hit. 2 walks later, the bases are loaded, and on a full count, Thad Hector, he draws a walk. That means a run walks in, making it 2-0. Next batter, he gets plunked. Patriots earn 3 runs on 1 hit in the bottom of the first. Top of the second, Central Florida gets out of it thanks in part to that nice diving catch out and left. That was Michael Williams with the play there. Bottom second, new pitcher looking good. Still 3-0 as we go to the third, but not for too much longer with 2 on. Brian Broussard, he finds a big old gap in right center, not one. How about 2 Dolphins come in to score on the triple? Delgado still not done either. They're going to sacrifice the out at first for the game-tying run. Credit Alexander with the RBI. So it's 3-all going into the Pats half, where once again control issues rears its ugly head. Bases chucked, another batter plunked, and another run walks in. And with 1 out, it looks like the Dolphins might get the inning-ending double play, but the throw from second gets away. 2 more runs, they come in to score, and all of a sudden, Central Florida doubles their lead, 6-3. Top of the 4th, more Patriots defense and nice pitching from Cam Schulk to get the strikeout. Later with a runner on first, he gets another swinging strike 3 and a bonus. The heads-up play from the catcher catching the runner out in a pickle. A home half once again. The Pats get plenty of players on the base pass, this time kind of setting the table for their bats. Correa, he powers one back to the warning track. That'll plate another run. All of this part of another 3-run inning for the Patriots. 9-3 after 4, but give credit to Delgado. They kept battling, pulling it to a 3-run game as we go to the bottom of the ninth, and this should serve as a warning to all 4 teams left because Central Florida's Brian Holiday was throwing gas. Only needed 10 pitches to strike out this side. Central Florida wins it 12-9. They play again Thursday. Delgado heads back to New Orleans.
Game 3 had Wabash versus Blinn. Bottom of the first, Blinn has a 1-0 lead, but Wabash has 2 on for Mac Mitchell. And that's going to be a 3-run homer. Wabash takes a 3-1 lead. Then Keaton McCann comes up, and he barely misses a 2-run homer, but the ball is off the wall. Wabash takes a 4-1 lead. Top of the second, Tanner Reeves. He will double in a run, and that cuts the deficit to 4-2. It would be 7-4 Wabash after 3. And in a wild one, Wabash wound up winning that game 16-6 in 6 innings.
Yeah, it was a really wild game. A lot of runs came in there at the end. What was it, a 6-run inning for Wabash at the end. And let's talk a little bit about tomorrow, too, right? What this sets up. So now it's going to be all of a sudden Blinn versus Gaston in an elimination game. Remember that they played each other in the first round of the tournament, too. So that's going to be interesting to see the rematch there. I'm sure everybody wants to have another rematch, especially in the elimination game. And then, of course, what do we have? We have Wabash, the Battle of the Doves, Wabash and Weatherford.
Yeah, that should be a great game, and we'll have all the action here tomorrow. For Durham Worrell, Mike Kretz, see you later.